We just love it.
Charlene Aaron, CBN News.
Well, the friendship between Billy Graham and CBN goes back many years. John Jessup has this look at that relationship and our common goal of reaching the world for Christ.
From the king on down.
Over the years, Reverend Graham has been featured on the 700 Club. One of the earliest appearances came in 1976 when Graham was featured in the CBN special, It's Time to Pray, America. In October 1979, Billy Graham delivered the keynote address at the dedication of CBN's studio headquarters building. He said the new facility would help CBN to bring hope to a hurting world.
We see millions of people embarked on a massive binge of escapisms, trying desperately to avoid the problems of drugs and alcohol and pleasure or any one of 1,000 other things. And it's in this world of uncertainty that this building is built by faith and courage and vision to proclaim the one certain thing, the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ.
That night, under the stars, Graham encouraged the Christian Broadcasting Network to live up to all it could be through Christ.
I believe that CBN, in this building and its great facilities, the most modern in the world, is a beachhead for Christ in the communications of the future.
Who knew then that Pat Robertson and Graham would share a life-changing and historic moment in 1990? They met together at the Brandenburg Gate in East Germany, just 3 short months after the beginning of the fall of communism.
And now these people can come in freedom. It's a heady day for Germany.
It is.
People were still chipping away at the Berlin Wall as the two leaders marveled that they had lived to see such times. Both were excited at the opportunity to bring Christ to millions behind the Iron Curtain.
The Lord didn't say just go to the capitalist countries. He said go to the whole world. So that settled it for us, and that meant the communist world and every other part of the world that we can get to.
Decades later, the two evangelists came together one final time at Graham's 95th birthday party.
It's just a joy to celebrate his 95th birthday. It was a great tribute to a great man.
John Jessup, CBN News.
Well, we'll miss him. We were friends for many years. My father and mother were supporters of his when he was just starting out years and years ago.
What a long friendship you've had with him, and he was here at the dedication of this building that we're in right now, and wow.
He's been so kind to us. He's so eloquent, and when we dedicated the building we're in right now, it was a moving moment. I mean, it really was one of those things that you hold back on. It was so, I mean, you cherish, it was so important. Anyhow.
Let me ask you this, though. I mean, how can we replace a Billy Graham? How can it?
Well, there are others who come along. There always are. His son Franklin is doing a good job, but Franklin is in the humanitarian with Samaritan's Purse, and he's doing an excellent job with that. You know, there's only one person in a lifetime that has the impact. But you know, we've had others that have come on the scene. You know, like Reinhard Bonnke and others, for example, around the world. So God will always be raising up people, but that's the thing to pray. His father prayed. There was a prayer meeting back in the fields, and he was crying out, "Oh God, raise up a man to take your gospel around the world." And God took his son to do that.
Amazing.
So you pray, and God has his people all over the world, and there'll be another Billy Graham.
Heaven is rejoicing today.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh, you know it. You know it. The angels are. But when Billy and Ruth are together forever, and it'll be wonderful.